Awake with Jake show. And so, what I'm going to be doing is I have Instagram here and I'm also live on YouTube as well. So, my friends here from Instagram, welcome in. And what I would love for you to do is to ask questions for the podcast here. I want this podcast to be very open and a space of vulnerability and to be very interactive. So, anything that you desire for me to talk about, I welcome into the space. And going into the Awake with Jake show, what this really is a place where I get to be vulnerable about my ascension process and what I'm experiencing in my life as a human being, as a being that is evolving at a rapid pace. And I know that so many of us are going through our own ascension process during this time. So I am here to be a steward, to be a leader in this, and to be someone that is here on this journey with you. So what I would love for you to do on Instagram is to comment down below any questions that you might have. And the first thing that I want to talk about, and if this brings anything up for you, please let me know as well, is the aspect of relationships in our lives. And the reason that this is on the top of my mind and on my heart during this time is because of the power that lies for us within our relationships. Our relationships are the greatest teachers that we will ever experience in our lives. And the reason for this is because we are all a part of one consciousness as a whole. We are the creator experiencing itself. And I just had a very powerful experience with this in Costa Rica. I was doing 5 days of somatic therapy, somatic healing with a very, very gifted practitioner. And what I ultimately got to was the space where I was able to experience myself as the creator of everything, the creator of this world, the creator of this galaxy, the creator of all of the planets, like all of it. There is one creator, but the thing is that we are a part of that creator. And thank you for your question. I will get to that next. We are a part of this one creator, and we are the creator experiencing itself. So I want you to think about this. There was the creator, and in order to truly know itself, the creator had to disperse itself to live lives as human beings to ultimately know itself. Because think about it in our perspective, we can't fully know ourselves if we don't have anything to reflect upon, if we don't have anything to experience ourselves in. So the creator developed us, and the thing is that we are also a part of that creator. We are the creator experiencing itself. So we manifest as a human being to experience ourselves, to experience this realm, to experience this planet, so that we can ultimately know ourselves on a greater level. That is why the ultimate mission here is to know ourselves, to experience emotions, feelings, traumas, all these things are so that we know ourselves as the creator more. Let me know if that resonates with you. And so, relationships, if you are the creator learning itself, relationships are also a part of you. What you are calling in, this individual that is coming into your life, is also a part of you. You are both part of the creator. Now, this person has a different personality. They have different things that they've gone through in their life, but they are also a direct reflection of you. They are a mirror to you because you are them and they are you. And so, what you do in a relationship is that you manifest someone to come into your life to for you to ultimately know yourself on a greater level. That is what we're doing. We are all part of one creator and we are manifesting a relationship in our life to get to know ourselves on a greater level. So, this person that comes into your life, your partner, for me, it's my partner, um, and she is such a beautiful being, and she triggers me. She brings up parts of myself that I probably haven't looked at before, didn't even know they were there. And the reason for that is because I called in this relationship to evolve myself, and so did she. She called in the relationship to evolve herself. And the beauty about the relationships is myself as a man, I am going to call in a woman who is going to reflect a lot of the things that my mom did. And when you go into a conscious relationship rather than like a trauma bond or a toxic relationship, this person is going to meet you, and you're ultimately going to have the chance together to do a lot of healing work so that you can evolve yourself and grow. So, in this, to give you some examples of my past life or examples in my life, in my previous relationships, I manifested partners that were not able to meet me. They brought up things from my mom and the traumas that I experienced with her. Ultimately, though, we were not able to meet each other. Why? Because I hadn't dropped into a deep level of love within myself yet. I hadn't cultivated that within myself. And so I was manifesting partners that I was ultimately trying to get love from to give me the love that I needed in my life. And that's the same exact thing that I did with my mom. I was not able to receive the love of my mom, and she was not able to give me the love that I desired. So I was manifesting that same thing in my relationships. I was manifesting a partner that could not give me the love that I desired, and I was not able to receive their love. That is coming from a traumatic place with the relationships that I was manifesting. Now, those relationships taught me so much. And if you're experiencing this in your life, these relationships have come into your life to teach you how to ultimately drop into a deeper level of love within yourself, a deeper level of respect within yourself. And so these past two relationships that I went through were that. They were ways for me to see how I could love myself on such a greater level, how I could no longer settle for someone that wasn't able to give me the love I desired and um, deserved. So I learned so much from the past relationships, and now I have a relationship in my life where my partner is able to meet me on a very deep level. She is able to meet me in my wounds and my traumas and things that come up, and we're able to meet each other in that, and I'm able to meet her in that. And so in this relationship, when you get into an actual conscious relationship, once you've done this work on yourself, you and your partner are able to meet each other on a very deep level. And then, for instance, when your partner has something that comes up within themselves, a fear, you're able to meet it from a place of like, I see you, I feel you, I honor you. Let's work through this together. So in my relationship currently, it is meeting each other and like, let's go into some breath work or let's just hold space for each other. You want to manifest a partner that can meet you in everything. Whenever something comes up within yourself, and I know that I experience this now, is that when something comes up within myself in my past relationships, I would bottle and suppress it down. And it would create an energetic mismatch in the relationship. It would create I didn't feel safe to truly express myself, so we would become more apart. And then there would be resentment, there would be anger, there would be all these things that came up. And now, from a different perspective, when something comes up within me, I'm able to feel safe to share it. Unlike I did growing up as a child, I didn't feel safe to share and be vulnerable on what was coming up within me. So I would suppress it down. Now something comes up, I've done the work within myself to know that I can share openly and freely. And if my a friend, partner, anybody is not able to meet me in that, then I know that that's not what I truly deserve and I will move on. However, in a relationship that you manifest where the person is able to meet you, it comes up, they meet you in it, and it repatterns so much within yourself. You now know that, oh my God, I'm safe to share this. This feels so open. And as you share more and more, and the person meets you, and you meet them, and you go back and forth, and you're in this continuous meeting, you drop into deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper levels of love. Because ultimately, to drop into the deepest levels of love, you need safety, you need vulnerability. And when you feel safe to share whatever comes up within you, you get to drop into the deepest levels of love. And so, if you're somebody that is constantly, I put a post up the other day about like your partner should trigger the fuck out of you. And they should. But if you're in a relationship where this partner is continuously not able to meet you, or it's toxic or abusive, like you don't deserve to be in that. And also reflect upon yourself. What level are you respecting yourself? How deeply are you allowing yourself to be respected? And so if you don't have that level of respect within yourself, then you're going to settle for somebody that doesn't meet you, that doesn't love you in the way that you desire to be loved. And you're just going to settle for that. And within that, you are losing more of yourself and you're losing respect for yourself. So if you want to be in a relationship where somebody does truly respect and honor you, you have to start with yourself first. Do the deep healing work. Look within yourself. Where do you not respect yourself? Where have you not given yourself love? Where have you not loved the inner child that lives within you? And from that place, make the decision to leave that relationship and do this work on yourself so that you can call in someone that deeply honors and respects you, that deeply loves you. Because when you decide to leave that relationship, now you get to do the work on yourself. You get to do the work on yourself to find that level of love and respect within yourself. And then when you do that, you are able to call that person in. This is exactly what happened for me, and was exactly what can happen for you as well. And the work and what that can look like is starting to do breath work, starting to do somatic healing. This is what it's been for me. Somatic healing, breath work, honoring my own emotions, feeling my own emotions fully, because that allows me to create safety within myself so that in my relationship, I already feel I'm in a safe place. I've met these parts of myself. So I'm able to go into the relationship from a regulated and safe place. And then that allows my partner as well to feel safe in the space, because she or he or whatever it is for you, when you're in that safety within yourself, that person can also feel safe. And as they drop into more safety, you both drop into more safety together. And now you form a very beautiful relationship. And I'm seeing this in my life for my friends, my family who have done the work, who have truly dropped into love within themselves, aren't living from past behaviors, aren't living from past traumas anymore. They are living from a place of love within themselves, and they've done the work to get there, and I've watched them do it. They are manifesting their dream relationships. It's happening like this. All my friends who have done the work are manifesting their dream relationships like right now. It's happening right now. And that is what we are stepping into on a whole consciousness level. We are evolving from third density to fourth density. And that is the journey from the head to the heart. The heart is where we live in fourth density. And so that is why so many people right now are calling in their divine partner, is because, like, yes, you can drop into the beautiful place of love within yourself. And when you bring the masculine and feminine together, the love that can be cultivated is something that we can't even imagine in our minds yet. And I know that that's something that has come to me just psychically, intuitively, is like the masculine and feminine coming together in the ultimate form of love is something that will bring us into this fourth density. Is like, yeah, we can probably maybe do it on our own, but truly in a divine relationship is how you're going to get there, because that relationship is the biggest reflection from yourself and where you can continue to do work, and you just cultivate the deepest levels of love, which is fourth density consciousness, is love. So that is why this is all happening right now. Deep, powerful stuff. And yeah, if you're on Instagram Live right now, let me know how this resonates with you. And just moving into the next question of how is music here to help us evolve during this time? And that's a really beautiful question. Is It's funny because my partner is somebody that is deeply into music and sharing her voice. And I know that for music, for me, music is like, when you listen to the right type of music, it is the frequency of love. It has allowed me to learn myself and my vibration on a much deeper level. And that's truly what music and sound is. It's vibration, it's frequency. And so when I'm doing my ceremonies and journeys, I'm using sound bowls. I'm using my voice. And the ceremonies that my partner and I do together, she's using her voice. And it allows us to connect. It allows us to connect on a very deep level to our true nature, because we are vibration and we are frequency. And so if there is a part of yourself that is out of attunement, like, we can heal traumas within ourselves with sound, because I can bring myself to a different, like, the vibration of love. I can play that on a sound bowl. Um, I can I can play gratitude. I can play these different sounds. We can transmit this through music, through our voice, which allows very deep parts of ourself to heal. I play handpan and to go deeper and evolve. Like, love that. That is amazing. And so these instruments are coming more into our realm of sound bowls. Like, sound bowls are not just sound bowls, they are healing instruments that we get to use. Our voice is a healing instrument. Our language, like English language, does not allow us to truly tap into the power that lies in the vibration of our voice. And so, like, I speak light language and sing and do things like that, and that allows the true nature of our voice to be, the true essence of it gets to come through, and it is extremely, extremely healing. So that's how music is going to affect us moving forward, and sound is that we are going to be able to go into the frequencies of love, go into the frequencies of healing, just with sound. And sound is such a big part of our evolution moving forward. And going back just to the relationship stuff here is, like, how do you apply this? How do you apply meeting your partner? How do you apply meeting yourself in a relationship or being met? And the way that you do this is, first, you start with the work on yourself. You do the work on yourself, healing work on yourself. That's step one. When you find an ultimate place of love within yourself, I know that for me to access this place, I had to work through deep, deep levels of shame, deep, deep levels of guilt that I didn't even know I was holding within myself. And when I allowed myself to feel the deepest levels of, like, the darkness and emotions that I held within myself for so long, once I fully felt that, I was able to access the deepest level of love within me. I felt God's love. I felt just the love of everything, and that, like, I am love. And when I was able to access that point, that's when I was able to call in the partner that I truly desired. And so when you get into that relationship, How do you apply this? How do you meet this? Let's say that your partner brings up that they're feeling insecure. And if you act from past behaviors, that might be like you might feel insecure within yourself. Why would you be insecure? Why, if we're in this relationship and I'm giving you all this love, why would you feel insecure? Or you can be in a place of growth, evolution, and love and safety within yourself. And you can bring that into the relationship. And when your partner's feeling insecure, you can more so from a place, you can give them love in that moment. And like, okay, what is leading to that insecurity within yourself right now? And you can listen and you can be there with them. Because what your partner reflects to you in a relationship, I know especially the feminine will do this, is like what they say isn't like the true thing on why they're bringing that up. There's something underneath it. So they might say like, I'm insecure about the way that I look. And what they're really doing in that moment is testing you and your safety. Like, what is really underneath that is, are all parts of me safe here? Are all parts of me safe here in this relationship? And so that's what they really want to feel. It's not like, oh, you shouldn't feel insecure. You're so beautiful. No, it's like, hey, all parts of you are safe here. They're safe to be here. And I love all parts of you. So just know that. And I can even feel like chills within my body right now because that's truth. And so just you are able to meet your partner in that way when you've met yourself in this way. When you've recognized the emotions that come up within you, the mind that comes up, the thoughts, and you've done the work to recognize that, and you bring this level of awareness. Like in my past relationships, I would never be able to do that. My partner would say they're insecure, and then I would go into like, why are they insecure? Am I not enough? Are they not? Am I not good enough? And no, that's not what it is. And now it's like, oh, I understand that you're wanting to be seen, you're wanting to be heard. So let me give you the space for that. And then they'll do that back to you. So yeah, and like the question of they are also mirroring what's within you and within us. So if my partner says that they're feeling insecure, I'm sure that there's a part of me that is feeling insecure. And the beautiful thing is that when I meet my partner in that insecurity, I'm also meeting myself in the insecurity too, because it goes back to we are all part of the creator experiencing itself. And so my partner is me and I am them. And so when I meet them, which is a part of me in their insecurity, then I'm also meeting myself in that insecurity too. They are healing and I am healing in that same moment. That is why a relationship is such a beautiful thing. So, do the work on yourself, meet yourself, and meet yourself in the deepest levels of shame, guilt, fear, all of that. And you will ultimately find the deepest levels of love within yourself. You will create safety within yourself. And when you create safety within yourself, then you will be able to create safety within a relationship and manifest somebody that will continuously meet you in this relationship. And you will go into the deepest levels of love together. Beautiful stuff. I'm going to leave you with that today. Thank you for those that joined me on YouTube. Thank you for those that joined me on Instagram Live. Thank you all so much for being here with me. Instagram Live, I'll stay on for a couple more minutes. Thank you for joining the first episode of the Awake with Jake show. I greatly appreciate you being here with me on this journey. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace. All right, Instagram, that was fun. Does any